Hello everyone, this is Shifa. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to talk about one of the famous novel of Indian literature, Indian English literature in fact, and that is Untouchable. It is written by Mulk Anand. Mulk Anand is one of the very renowned author, writer of his age, and he is considered as one of the most important Indian writers in terms of Indian literature. Okay, so Untouchable. If you look at the title, what is the meaning of untouchable? It means in Hindi achut. Okay, and as the name suggests, it highly criticizes the caste system which has been represented, which has still been going on in this particular country, in Indian system. Okay, so here in this particular novel, it portrays the whole day of a person who is a sweeper, who cleans the toilet, who is a very simple boy, Baka. So it is a story of Baka, a portrayal of his one day of his life. So we are going to look at what exactly happens in this particular novel. First of all, Baka. Baka is a protagonist of the novel. He is a very simple yet intelligent man. Okay, because he comes from Dalit community. He is a sweeper and he has to clean toilets, but he is very much annoyed with the fact that he has not been given the opportunity of doing something else, like gaining education or going up for things which other people can do easily, like having access to a lot of basic things. Baka has a father. Okay, his name is Laka, and Laka is in fact the leader of all the sweepers. Okay, Baka complains to Laka saying that why we are not giving access to a lot of things, and apart from it, why do we have to clean, why do we have to sweep? But instead of listening to Baka, Laka, what does he do? He shouts on Baka saying that you have to go for work and don't complain. Okay, just go for the work. And what is that work? Obviously sweeping and cleaning the defecates of the rich people. Okay, so Baka goes for the work. Okay, so the day starts with Baka going for the work, and now Baka goes for the work. Baka does everything. He sweeps, he cleans by going at each and every house, but back of his mind he remembers one thing, where he is remembering one person. Who is that person? Havildar Charat Singh. Now Havildar Charat Singh is also a person who belongs to the rich community, but not like everyone else. He is different from the other rich people. He is a very good person, and he promises Baka that he is going to give him a very new hockey stick, and he also let Baka come inside his home and touch all his belongings. So Baka has one favorite person called Charat Singh. Okay, so he is doing his work and he is also simultaneously remembering Charat Singh. Now what happens is, Baka, after sweeping and cleaning, he returns home and he is feeling very thirsty. So what he does is, he asks his sister Sohini to bring him some water. Now Sohini goes up to the nearby well to fetch some water, but she is standing in the line at the very last. And why she is doing so? Because she is not allowed to take water from the well. Some other person is going to help her to get the water. So Pandit Kalinath is one another person who enters this scene, and he is offering water. He is saying that I am going to give you the water, but for this what you have to do is, you have to come tomorrow to the mandir and sweep the whole mandir for this particular pot of water. She agrees and she says that okay, I'll come tomorrow, but right now I want water. She brings that water home and Baka drinks it. Now what happens is, now after drinking the water, Baka again goes to goes for his work, he is again going for sweeping, and while he was going for sweeping, he accidentally, not on purpose, accidentally crashes into some person belonging to higher caste, and that person gets angry on him. He starts fighting with him and cursing him, slapping him, to which Baka gets annoyed, and he also start giving back. In the time being, what happens is there is some Muslim going on, like passing by during when the fight is happening. What that Muslim does is he tries to stop both of them, and he says that I don't have any problem or anything related to these caste system. What I'm trying to do is just stop the fight. And he also says to Baka that I feel that every human being is equal and they should be treated equally, so let it be. If that person thinks for you, it's okay, but don't fight with him, and go to your work or wherever you are going peacefully. Now what happens is, after finishing his work, now while passing nearby that mandir again, what Baka sees is that Pandit, what is the name of Pandit? Kalinath. What he is doing is he is shouting at Sohini, saying that Sohini made him impure. And when Baka goes there and when he asks Sohini, Sohini says that Kalinath was trying to molest her, and that's why when she started shouting at him, he started giving false claims, and he started cursing her only. Okay, so what he does is he takes Sohini to home, and Baka goes to his friend's house. Two friends, okay, Ramcharan and Chota. So Baka is going at his friend's house named Namcharan because of the wedding which is happening at Ramcharan's home. Okay, and Baka tells everything about his sister, and Ramcharan is saying that we should take revenge for all these things which has happened to your sister. But Chota says that let it be, you shouldn't be indulging in all these things. And he also make him remember about the Charat Singh who was supposed to give Baka the hockey stick. So Baka remembers that, and he go back to Charat Singh's home for asking about the hockey stick which he promised. Now Charat Singh, as being a very good person, what he does is he made him sit at his home, and he offers that new hockey stick to him. Now Baka happily returns to his home, and he started playing hockey in their ground, in the playground, and he defeats the another team. But because that team is annoyed, that team starts beating and gets into fight with Baka, and one small child is injured. Baka take that child and rush to that child's home, but instead of appreciating the mother of the child, she starts accusing Baka only, and she started cursing him. Looking at this behavior of that mother, Baka was annoyed, and he decided to just roam around here and there in the particular village. And he was sitting nearby lake where he met one another person, Colonel Hutchinson. Okay, so he was a Christian, and he was also a very good man. So he offered him to his particular home. Okay, and he said that I'm going to take you to church as well, and our community doesn't have such kind of system, so you won't feel very outcasted or something like that. But what happened is, when they all reached to the colonel's house, his wife started cursing Baka. Okay, the name of the wife is Mary Hutchinson. Okay, and Baka felt really annoyed again. He was very upset with the fact that nobody is treating him well, and he decided to return to his home. And while returning, he saw a crowd, and you heard the rumors about Mahatma Gandhi going to come over here and give a speech. Mahatma Gandhi came, and he gave the speech about how untouchable is a kind of disease in India, and how it's going to destroy our generations, and he also was against this untouchable caste system. Okay. Now Bakha was observing the crowd also. There were people who were in support of this particular idea, but then there were people who were also criticizing Mahatma Gandhi. And in the same crowd were the two people, poet and a lawyer. They were discussing about something important. They were discussing about a machine which Britishers is going to bring in some time, in some meantime. And what was that machine? It was a flush toilet. So basically, whenever you defecate, you flush and everything is clean. So these people were saying that if they are bringing this kind of machine in our country, there will be no need of people like sweepers and all. Listening to this particular idea and story, Bakha was very happy with the fact that if in future Britishers are bringing this kind of machine, he will get free from this particular job, from the job of cleaning and sweeping. And he was in a way satisfied and happy, and happily he returned home. So this was the end of the story and the whole summary of the day. Untouchable gives you the struggle of everyday life of the people who are sweepers, the people who are considered untouchable, अछूत जिनको माना जाता है. So it gives you the idea of how the people are struggling with this caste system, and the kind of consequences they have to face because of all these things. Mulkraj Anand is very famous writer. He has written another novels as well. If you're preparing for net exam, you should be looking at his other novels as well. So this was it. See you up in next video. Till then, take care.